greetings from Saratoga Springs Resort. We have been here for 9 nights. We have recorded very little, and a lot of what we did record, including a room tour, had unusable audio. So we're going to recap the whole thing, and I'm gonna input what I have recorded of our experience in the last 9 days at Disney World, except for the running is kind of its own thing. So we're gonna kind of
its own thing.
go glaze over the running. How's that sound?
Great.
Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Okay, so we checked in to Saratoga on Friday afternoon. Actually,
January 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Our room was, I just checked, our room was ready at 8:30 in the morning, which
It's
anyone who's ever
unheard
been
of.
Disney, that is literally unheard of. That is not a thing that happens. So
Yeah.
we were at the city park or county park or whatever it was, about 15, 20 minutes away, and we got our stuff ready and came over here. We got here probably about 11 or so, maybe lunchtime. Yeah.
We parked the camper over kind of by the golf club at Saratoga Springs. There's a larger parking lot there, so that's sort of where they directed us. So we pulled the camper in, and the people were driving by on the friendships on the river and giving us some
They were watching.
funny looks.
Yeah, watching us set up. It was funny.
Set up this giant camper in the Saratoga parking lot. So that was fun.
And setup is not, we didn't
No,
set up.
we
We just
just,
unhitched and got a level and walked away.
You grabbed our stuff, yeah.
But I will say we did show up here the day before check-in because we were in the area and we went to the expo to check with the front desk on where we should park, and that's where they directed us to. That's also, I had done some looking on Google Maps, and that's kind of where I was picturing us parking as well. So we kind of parked in the same place they told us to.
What did we do? We got in the room.
Me and Evelyn walked to Disney Springs to take care of an errand we had to run regarding our annual passes. I had to add photo pass to my pass so that we could have all the downloads for the races that we were doing over the weekend. So me and Evelyn took care of that, and then our friends were in town helping out with the kids while we were running, and so we met up with them in the evening for pool time and dinner, and they were staying at Port Orleans Riverside, which was, 7-minute drive from our resort.
We've never been there
No.
or seen it in person, and so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
So we had dinner there and hung out at the pool a little bit, and came to get some sleep for running.
Yeah.
So we ran the half marathon.
While we were at the pool, we got the alert that we knew severe weather was coming through the area. It looked like we would be done with our race by the time the severe weather came through on Saturday morning. We were running the half marathon on Saturday morning, but we got the alert that they not only shortened the half marathon to 7.1 miles, but they also decided to start the race 15 minutes earlier than previously posted.
At 4:45 a.m.
4:45, yeah, which was disappointing. And immediately was like, well, we're running the extra 6 after the race, so get ready.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. That Friday,
yeah.
We're good. So we woke up Saturday. We ran.
We woke
really
up at
early.
2:30.
We ran the half marathon. We ran the 7.1. You have to head over to Epcot to do the race. We ran the 7.1, and we finished the half marathon in the parking lot in the rain of Epcot. The first ever Epcot parking lot 10K is what people are calling it, because there were other athletes out there with us in the rain.
There were a lot of people doing their mileage before the race too. They were running around in the parking lot before the race and in the corrals and stuff, and getting as much as they could in before the race.
And when we returned back here to Saratoga, there were also runners running around Saratoga finishing their race. So a lot of people ran 13 miles that morning for sure.
Yeah.
And
it did rain.
Oh, it rained.
But
it was never
severe.
there lightning?
I don't know if it was
there
necessary to do what they needed, what they did, but I guess they had to make a call. You don't need athletes in the middle of nowhere, because essentially when you're out on the race course between the parks, you're kind of isolated. You're in the middle of nowhere. They have support teams around there, but there's nowhere to hide if lightning does come through.
Yes, it's a lot of people to evacuate. So we came back to Saratoga. We got our we got clean. we were very cold, very cold and very wet. We walked over to the Artist Palette, we got coffee and the delicious tots for breakfast. Potato barrel breakfast, delicious. It's like my best breakfast of life after running that cold half marathon. And we got ready to go to Animal Kingdom. So we picked Animal Kingdom that day because it's the park that closes the earliest. So we drove over once we were all ready to Animal Kingdom. I don't know, what time did we get there, would you say?
It was lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
Just before lunch. Maybe like 10:30, 11, somewhere around there.
So we hung out at Animal Kingdom for a while.
A while,
until,
yeah.
like
Not
late
till it
afternoon.
closed,
No. And then
we knew that we wanted to call it an early night.
we had to
because
run
of
a
the
marathon in the
next
morning.
day,
We had to
yeah.
get up at 2:30 a.m.
Oh,
for
but
a
we
marathon.
did do is we stood in line to meet Daisy so she could sign our half marathon medal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. She signed our medal. That's right. Thank you for reminding me of that. So we came back here to Saratoga. We had there was like a special runner dinner of pasta and meatballs, right? Or was it chicken parmesan? I don't remember.
No, that was the night before.
So a special like Run Disney dinner. So we had the pasta dinner at Saratoga and tried to go to sleep to run in the morning, right?
Well, friends came here and we hung in the hot tub a little bit in the pool. The kids did the pool, and then we had dinner here. But yeah, we tried to go to sleep early. I mean, we probably were in bed by 10, I would say. Maybe 9:30, 10. I mean, best case scenario at that point, you're getting 4.5 hours of sleep.
2:15 comes early.
Yeah.
So we woke up on Sunday. We ran a marathon in the rain. Also unexpected. No one was really planning on that. Saw a guy in the start crowd with his cell phone in a plastic baggie, and I was like, "What is this guy doing?"
Yeah, it was not supposed to rain.
He knows someone in meteorology, apparently. So yeah, we ran some of it in the rain. It was a wonderful marathon, and there's probably a whole vlog about it.
Then we met up with our friends and our kids at Hollywood Studios. That was at like 1 o'clock. We ended up getting there like 1:30. We
Just
did
have lunch
take
at
a little
Pizza Rizzo.
Yeah, we did take a little rest
A little
after
like an hour rest,
yeah.
get clean. We didn't really properly eat anything here because it was already like so far into the day that we had some of our Run Disney snack box.
Yeah.
And then went over there and had Pizza Rizzo for lunch. So that was fun. We did some stuff at Hollywood Studios, like you said. It was already like 1:30.
There was an incident when we were not there.
Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. Are we talking about that in this? I guess we are.
Yeah,
It's not
where
Run
else
Disney
would it gonna
related.
be?
So our friends picked up our kids in the morning and took them to Hollywood Studios to cheer for the race and to start their Hollywood Studios day so that they didn't have to wait until 1:30 to start their day. So the kids were cheering for us at Hollywood Studios at mile 23, which was amazing and wonderful. They were standing like right outside of Hollywood Studios. So good to see them. We were so happy. And then we went on to finish the race, and they went into the park to have some fun. So they waited in quite a bit of a line, and they rode Slinky Dog. And then they were in the queue for Toy Story Midway Mania. And apparently Benjamin was sitting on a railing in the queue and fell off of it.
Kind of fell backwards.
Seemed
like, yeah.
And cut his head, not on the ground.
On one of the set pieces.
On set piece, yes, in the queue. So Ben cut his head open and was bleeding all over the queue of Midway Mania and had to get taken out, and the paramedics were called.
This is all while we're sleeping in our hotel room.
Yeah.
Peacefully sleeping.
While we were napping after the marathon, apparently. His godmother took excellent care of him and got him out of the queue while applying pressure to the back of his head with her hand. Did you
mention that she's a medical professional?
She's a medical professional,
yeah. So, good hands.
Well, the paramedics arrived to tend to his head wound, which turns out is not that bad. You know what they say, heads are just, they bleed, but you do have to be a little concerned when someone bonks their head and is bleeding all over Disney World. Never knew what happens at Disney World when you have a medical emergency like that. So apparently. They, after his head stopped bleeding, they got to go through the lightning lane and go on Midway Mania. So he still got to ride the ride. which was, I'm guessing, forefront in his concerns as he was bleeding everywhere. They gave all 9 of us fast passes for 3 attractions, which Benjamin chose, and then they loaded them all onto our account. And
they also gave him a t-shirt.
They gave him a
because they didn't want
t-shirt.
him walking around in a bloody
sweatshirt around Disney World. It's not a good look to be in his Mickey hoodie with blood all over the back of it. I will insert the photo here of the t-shirt that they gave him. It is large. So yeah, that's what you get. You get fast passes to make your day more magical.
Yep.
New clothes so you're not covered in blood. A+ to Disney for caring for my bleeding child.
Yeah,
while
so
we were
all that to be said, we had well, by the time we got there were 3 lightning lanes or fast passes ready to go for us. Plus, we waited in a couple other lines, and so we actually
Hollywood Studios was busy.
It was crazy busy, and it ended up being a really good day
because we got to use Benjamin's lightning lanes, so that was nice. Yeah, that all worked out good. Even though poor Ben had to bleed to help us with our Hollywood Studios day, so that was really interesting experience. So we finished up our Hollywood Studios day. Oh, that's right, we came back here and we, in marathon tradition, we bought our little bottle of champagne over at the quick service at our Stella, and we had a glass of champagne and completely passed out in bed because
that was a long day.
We were very tired at that point. We went to Epcot on Monday for the victory tour, the victory lap around the world post-marathon. We were a little sore, but there were people walking around the parks who were doing much worse than us.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad. The only thing, I hurt my foot during the half marathon at some point, and it was bothering me during the marathon, and then also during a few days later. And that was really the only thing that was really bothering me too much. And you had a knee that was, you have a
but
trick
that
knee.
didn't really hurt after the race.
Oh,
after
okay.
I was done running, it generally was okay. Just like some muscle soreness. But we calculated, we recorded a little bit for our Run Disney vlog. It was about 20,000 steps walking around Hollywood Studios after the marathon, which I think helped.
Could be.
To keep us like
limber?
Moving, yeah. So best I've ever felt after
me too.
A strenuous running event.
Oh, marathon, yeah.
Absolutely. I've run half marathons that have felt worse than that too. So so we were we went to Epcot and we had a little World Showcase celebration. I got us
virtual queues for Guardians of the Galaxy, which I was very excited for. We've never ridden it. It's been open, I don't know, about a year, maybe a year and a half. I was very excited, and I was able to get virtual queue for everyone at 7 a.m. And so that was probably good. That was the planned highlight of the day for me.
Our virtual queue time kind of ended up being in the middle of the day, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, which is
not great for Epcot, or at least not the way that we do Epcot. And so they ended up doing it as like the last thing of the day on the way out, because they said you could use it anytime up till the park closed at 9. So that was actually the last thing on the way out, which worked out fine. Yeah, Epcot, Guardians, rode it, walked around.
You guys started doing the DuckTales.
Oh yeah, we've never done that. That was fun on the Disney Play app.
Yeah.
Do the magic. That was great. And then Tuesday we went to Magic Kingdom. One of the
Same thing, virtual queue for Tron. I was able to get us
a boarding group.
One
of the reasons I didn't record like any of these park days is for these 4 we were like with our friends.
Yeah.
And so we were just like going, which is one of the reasons why I have like literally nothing from any of these park days when our friends were here. So the last day with the friends, we went to Magic Kingdom. We did all the things. It was great. It was
we rode Tron twice, actually.
We rode Tron twice, yeah, I remember. So it was actually a lousy, rainy, oh, that's right, the terrible storm came through.
Yes,
so the day was fine in the park, except like gloomy and windy, because there was supposed to be this like really bad like tornado watch, I heard someone who lives locally refer to it as a squall.
Okay.
Coming through around, well, we thought it was gonna be 3, then we thought it was gonna be 4, and then it was more like it was gonna be, yeah. Okay, we are here spending the day at Magic Kingdom today. This is 2 days after the marathon. We are in Magic Kingdom. We are under a tornado watch. A real bad storm is about to come through here, so we have had a wonderful day, very low crowd levels. Probably people try to avoid the park, but we are going to, it's now 3:40, and so we're going to go over to the Polynesian and have a snack and wait out the storm, and then maybe come back. That's our plan, but it seems like a lot of people's plan was to not come at all, so it has been a very enjoyable day. The balloon lady working very hard today in the wind. So we ended up deciding to go to Polynesian. Did we take the monorail over there?
We took the boat there.
We took the boat, okay. Over to Polynesian to just like wait out the storm and eat dinner. Which like there were a lot of people there because it was terrible.
Yeah.
And so we ended up being there for
2.5,
3 hours probably. The storm came through. There was a tornado in the Panhandle. At one point, people's phones were going off about the tornado that it said was like over SeaWorld or something like that. We were safe and happy in the Polynesian, and it was great.
Yeah.
So then when we went back over to the park, it was no longer raining and nobody was there because it was lousy. And in fact, we got there and we stood on Main Street to watch the fireworks, watch Happily Ever After for the first time in
4
years. And in the middle of Happily Ever After, it started raining, and people were just leaving left and right in the middle of the fireworks show. And so by the time that was done, there was nobody in the park. And so we, I think, what did they say, 7 or 9 attractions we did?
The park was open till 10. Fireworks ended at 8:20, 8:30, somewhere in there. And at that point, we were gone. We were moving. And in that hour and a half, we did Jungle Cruise, we did Pirates, we did Big Thunder twice, we did Haunted Mansion, we did we do Ariel?
Probably.
Yeah, Under the Sea with Ariel. We did
Mine Train.
Did we do Mine Train? No, we.
So, no. Anyway, we did a lot of stuff, and
it got to be like 8 or 9:45 or so. And at that point, we could choose to either do Mine Train or Space Mountain or see what they would let us go on Tron. And I walked up there and I was like,
there was nobody on
Tron.
One there. There was nobody riding it.
There was no one in the park.
There was nobody in the queue, which if you know Tron, like, there's always like backup of people with their boarding group times. Nobody was there. And so you just said like, can we ride it? And they were like, yes.
No, the yes is screaming.
Okay, this is weird. We're going on Tron all by ourselves because we're still here. So they let us on. This way? Where did they go? Oh yeah. It's not a queue. This is what it looked like this morning in boarding group 1, right?
Oh, what's Team Red?
You're supposed to know, Colin. You're supposed to be the one who knows about the game and all that.
New Team Blue members detected for the light cycle run competition. Initiate adhesions.
Okay. Who's ever seen this? Your dad! We were the only one in the locker room. There were 2 other women on the train with us, but the one before us was empty and the one after us was empty, I think. So we got to ride Tron twice. Are we the first people to ride Tron twice? Anyway, it was really cool. So that was exciting.
Yeah. So that was our Magic Kingdom day. It ended up being a pretty great day with that storm in the middle, but that was all. It was all good. The weather chased people away, which made the day for us better. And then Wednesday our friends left, and so we did like a pool day in the morning, and then we ended up going back to Magic Kingdom to do some stuff at Magic Kingdom. I think you probably vlogged some of that.
I probably have, yeah, like a little bit.
So we met
of
some
what we did.
characters. We rode some rides we didn't ride previously. We did.
Oh, that's right. Our goal was to take marathon photos and meet some of the
Yeah.
marathon
Yeah.
characters.
Have you taken photos with a lot of runners this week so far? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of tired runners.
Yeah. They went over with their picture and they went right? Yeah. And hop over to the bottom. We know.
Ready? So that was that, and then that was Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I think we probably vlogged some stuff. Thursday
Yeah.
we went back to Hollywood Studios.
It is currently Thursday of Saratoga Springs stay. We spent the day at Hollywood Studios. Well, yeah, the morning, good, at Hollywood Studios. We did some rides. We went back to the hotel and did some pool, some swimming. And we're back tonight. We went into Hollywood Studios so everyone could do some shopping at the stores. And then we went to Riviera Primo Piatta for dinner, which was delightful. And we're heading back into Hollywood Studios. And what are the objectives here? We have 3 things.
Fantasmic,
Fantasmic.
alien swirling saucers, and droid building for the boys.
The boys say today's the day they're making a droid.
Yeah.
So
They've
My
been
brother's
saving.
name is going to be R2B2.
R2B2.
They've been saving their money for feels like years to be able to do this.
So it's fun. Well, also it's great because we're not on an airplane. So this is
Yeah,
which is one of the
and
limitations
let's go in
of
the camper. It'll be fine.
droid building. I always said I'm not flying home. I'm not flying home with like multiple droids on an airplane. So see what we get up to in Hollywood Studios, but hopefully those 3 things.
Niños, y absténganse de fumar en la cabina. Gracias.
We're in the Skyliner.
Here we go. Up, 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 up.
Every time you do that, terrifies me.
Quiet.
This one's for that.
Nope.
See Epcot in the background there, Spaceship Earth,
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
all lit up.
Hang on.
Hang on. Tim and I got to ride together. It's very
This
exciting.
happens a lot now.
I know, right? It's like our new life. Kids are over there. See if we can see them while we ride. Tim got us a carrot cake cookie.
2.
Well, 2. 1 for the kids. Iconic Hollywood Studios snack. Cookie is not really the right word
No.
for this treat.
It's like carrot cake slices. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just carrot cake
Cream cheese frosting.
with the frosting in the center instead of on top. And you gotta stand up and put your hands up. That's the wave. Okay, Kyle, you ready? Are you watching?
Colin.
Colin, you gotta watch. Smith Kid's first wave. What do you think? You got all your parts?
One, silver and black or the clear and black?
There's one coming closer to you.
Oh, clear.
Ah.
Everything you need?
You happy or do you want to switch colors? You good? Blue, obviously. Yeah? Good. Do you have everything you need? Do you have everything? Pick up your basket. Hands. Go this way. An R and a combination of an R and a C. Okay.
Right here.
Right here. Perfect.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, you can just over there's the other
These
one.
reds are good color because they'll blend in. Put a different color, they'll stand out better.
Yeah.
Black. There you go. So you can try it on.
That's cool.
That's cool. Okay.
Good. Let's try blue.
They have different uses, huh?
You good? In there?
That. Then we're gonna grab the drill. We're gonna press that button. Now look alert. Perfect. Now we're gonna do this. Okay, that one's gonna slide in right down there. You're gonna hear it click when it's all the way in. Just a little bit, it's gonna slide in right there.
Nope.
And now can you stand them and you're gonna spin it. So now you're gonna press down and click.
Nope. Good.
Now press down and click. Perfect. Do that.
Which one's
And then
which?
you're gonna need to put your
They're right in the left.
and right there.
It is a lot easier to control. It really is. You really have to be used to it.
So, you need to play rock, paper, scissors, see who gets to it first.
That's what I tell everybody. I mean, once I tell them, it's like, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It is.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Okay. So, we're gonna put them into our activation chamber. We want to get a white light to come on. So we are activating in 3, 2, 1. Hit that big red button for me. So, at this third one, your droid's head's gonna start spinning around, and then at number 5, you've completed your droid, okay? Congratulations, you've completed your droid. Both legs back, feet forward.
Whoa, careful. We're working pretty good.
Okay, the droids have been acquired. The boys are out there. Let's see if we can hear them.
I don't know what's going on. Too quiet.
Too quiet for droids. They don't seem to beep that much. Anyways, droids are driving around the hotel room. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun and cute, and they were really excited.
Colin specifically, but Ben also, has been wanting to get a droid since, I don't know, 2019?
Well, Evelyn did it more than 4 years ago.
She did in 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when Evelyn did it, we were like, well, this is an expensive thing. If you want to, like, save your money from, like, your birthday and Christmas and, like, and you want to do it, you can do it. And so that's what we told her when she was 7 or 9 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she did.
Right.
And so we told the boys the same thing at the same time. And then like COVID happened and like it just didn't work out. Like the droid building wasn't back or you know, there were a lot of factors.
She did it during COVID. I was saying
she did.
too long of a time ago. Yeah, because she definitely did it because we couldn't go in there.
Oh yeah,
it's
me and
still
her are
only the droid
yeah.
person and one guest. I
That's
saw
right.
that in the bylaws, but yeah, you guys, we couldn't even go in and like watch
Right.
her do it.
Right.
It was
So that was probably 2020 then when she did it. So so they've been wanting to do it for a very long time. So they saved their money, and then we haven't been to Hollywood Studios in 2 years. So this was their first opportunity in 2 years to do it. So there was just a big gap there.
yeah,
Time. So
circumstances, all of it,
Yeah.
like so many things.
yeah.
So that was fun. I filmed Fantasmic as though we checked it off of our list successfully, but we in fact did not because the show was canceled 13 minutes into it due to rain. So we've seen part of Fantasmic. I didn't talk about this yet. Fantasmic is one of the very few Disney World things that we've never done, which once again is circumstances. Really, we went on 3 trips, 2017, 2018, 2019, in which we could have seen Fantasmic, and we didn't, okay? It was a long day at Hollywood Studios, whatever. You have one Hollywood Studios day, 2 days.
Also a big mess back then. There was a lot of construction happening. It was hard to navigate. It was not a relaxing experience. It's not a relaxing experience.
It's still not a relaxing park to
different.
be in, and sometimes it's hard to put in 13
They
hours.
were building Star Wars Land and they were building Toy Story Land all at the same time, and it was just like crazy.
So we never did it in those times, and then COVID, it was closed for a very long time. It has a lot of talent, which was kind of the last thing to come back. So I think that's why Fantasmic took so long
They
to
also
get
did a
going
lot.
again.
They had to do a lot of construction on the stage set.
Okay.
It's pretty elaborate, so they took the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. So it was gone for a very long time. Could we have? I don't think we could have seen it 2 years ago.
It came back in within the last 2 years.
Tim and I saw it at Disneyland. So this has been an ongoing, like, Tom Sawyer Island and Fantasmic are the 2 things that our family has never done at Disney World. And like, so we were like, okay, today's the day, Fantasmic, we're seeing it. And we saw half of it, so.
It was great. What we saw.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, everyone enjoyed it.
I liked it. Like I was sitting next to Ben, who was like so excited at everything that came out or whatever, the next thing. They learned about the wave. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. There's like sitting.
Yeah.
Nighttime show with sitting. I love it. So, we'll be seeing Fantasmic.
In its entirety at some point.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just not meant to be.
Yeah.
Maybe the same day we go to Tom Sawyer Island. I don't know. I don't know. The theme of the day will be things we never did. We have things that family members have never done. Other things. But not things that, like, nobody's done. Outside of those, I think.
I think you're... The droids are having a battle, it sounds like.
Oh no, they're not supposed to battle. So, that's all. Signing off. That was Thursday.
Friday, we went back to Epcot. We had a really good Epcot day. Got another virtual queue for Guardians. This time I didn't get number 1. I got number 2, which is still pretty good.
So, yeah, respectable.
Yeah.
We're back. Our battery died. That'll happen at Disney World. It's all droid building and tornadoes. You forget to charge your backup battery. Too much excitement. So we were saying, when our battery died, that Friday we went to the first day of Festival of the Arts at Epcot. We did not film our Epcot day. I don't know why. It was great. We tried some festival snacks.
Yeah.
I have some photos that I'll include here, and then the only video clip I have is the kids explaining the DuckTales on the Disney app, the DuckTales game that they did at Epcot.
Which is a lot of fun.
It is. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Even if you're an adult. You can skip through the talking parts where the DuckTales are talking and just do the fun effects at Epcot.
That's what I saw.
That's what you saw? We've been spending our Epcot day doing DuckTales Adventure.
Yes.
What is it like? What have we been doing?
It's very interactive and very fun.
Okay, what's the best effect? We've done them all now, we think.
Best effect when the guy drowned.
The guy drowned?
What?
He fell into a trap and drowned.
Who?
I don't know. It was like a duck guy.
What country?
UK.
I liked in China where they had the monkey rise from the fountain.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I liked in France when the duck flew across.
Oh, yeah,
There's
that was
also a
fun too.
cool one in Japan.
Which one?
There's like a robot that rises up out of like a display.
Oh yeah, the robot was weird. That was the robot in Norway. That was unexpected. DuckTales. DuckTales. Woo. What else are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
We're doing the. We're doing the art scavenger hunt.
Oh yeah, we're finding the Figment art. That's right. For Festival of the Arts, Day 1.
No spoilers.
Friday we went to nope, that was Friday. Saturday we went to Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
And we have like some footage of Animal Kingdom.
Number one, walking.
We're heading into Animal Kingdom. 10:04 a.m. I don't know the last time the Smiths rolled into a theme park at 10:04 a.m. Unless maybe we had already been there. Do we have objectives, Tim?
No.
Huh?
Nope.
No objectives. I brought the wilderness.
Ride safari and ride Everest.
Yeah, we didn't get on safari ever the other day.
I'd like to do Everest when I'm
Everest.
not like sweaty, you know?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
What's life?
Wants to do it. Stuff to be a bug. That's pretty easy to get into. Brought the Wilderness Explorer books. Evelyn's been working on hers since 2017.
Did you get a prize?
I don't actually know if there's a prize or just like a sticker. We could ask because I think we should stop by the booth. Maybe they have pencils there. We might need that.
What's the thing that you're supposed
So
to do?
that's one of the objectives. Maybe knock off some Wilderness Explorers. We'll see what I record. Probably not a lot. What if anything interesting happens? Look at that. It says, you're standing right in front of it. You must be 1 Yeti foot tall to ride. Nailed it. Hey. Your first Everest. What do you think? Are you excited? What do you think it's going to be like? He's not.
Camera.
I don't know what I'm going to expect.
You don't know what to
Is it gonna be
expect?
scary? Lunchtime. That tail will make a great scarf.
Sounds fancy. Yep, see her out there on the rock.
Oh my god, look! Dang! Oh my god! Sleeping!
Crazy. It did go up for air con, you were right. Okay, that was a successful Animal Kingdom day. We're sitting here looking at our Wilderness Explorer books. We made some progress today, right Ben? Evelyn and Colin are done with theirs. Benjamin has 3 badges left, so next time we're gonna get whatever you get when you complete Wilderness Explorers. Finally, Evelyn's been working on it since 2017. Colin's been working on it since 2018. Benjamin's been working on it since 2019. That was a long time ago. What happened with Everest? Ben, why don't you tell the camera?
We didn't get to do it.
What happened? We were in line. What happened?
We were in line and it broke down, so we had to leave.
And how long was it broke down for?
A lot.
Like almost the whole day?
Yeah.
So Everest didn't happen today.
And I was even in my Yeti shirt.
And you were even in your Yeti shirt. We'll have to put it back on next time. So Benjamin did not get on Everest, but we did have fun. We went on safari and we worked on our Wilderness Explorers and we did It's Tough to Be a Bug, which was also a first for Benjamin, I think.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time since we did that. And Dinosaur.
And Triceratops spin.
And Triceratops spin. And
Safari, you say safari?
so, yeah. A good day, good brief Animal Kingdom day. There's a droid talking over there.
There's gonna be both.
So we came back to Saratoga and I don't know, regroup, and now we're going to head over to Disney Springs on the boat to Disney Springs from Saratoga, which is fun, and we haven't done it yet. We're gonna get some dinner, right?
Yep, let's do it!
So I had a paper one. Yeah,
Wasn't working.
and had to go back out to get the stroke.
So that was our second fail of this week. The first one was when we tried to see Fantasmic for the first time and it got rained out.
Yeah.
After 13 minutes. And the second one was we were all geared up to take Ben on his first ride on Expedition Everest, and it went down for the whole day while we were in line. So stay tuned, because I'm pretty sure in the next vlog he's going to actually ride Everest.
But that was actually the second time we tried to ride it with Ben for the first time, because we tried the first
earlier
time
in the week
on the day of the half marathon,
and it was down all day.
Yeah, it was down all day as well. So there's a theme here.
Yeah, Everest goes down a lot.
Yeah.
So I have like some footage of what we did at Animal Kingdom, and on Saturday, and then Sunday we packed up our Saratoga room and we moved to our next spot, which is going to be a very fun vlog, because our next Disney stay is very special and exciting.
It's a bucket list item.
Bucket list item. Overall though, Saratoga, I mean, I loved it. I think it's my top. I don't think it's your top.
It's not my top, but I would say for anyone who's thinking about doing a Run Disney event, Saratoga was perfect. It's
like 6 minute drive to the Epcot parking lot.
Yep. And easy in, easy out. Run Disney events can get a little crazy in terms of road closures around, especially around Epcot and Magic Kingdom. And you don't have to deal with any of that. It's, like I said, easy in and easy out. And so for me, it was kind of a hidden gem for the Run Disney events. We drove, we didn't take the bus.
Also, I didn't really realize it till the end. I mean, a lot of people go and do Run Disney, just adults, like a group of women or couples or whatever.
Yeah.
There were not a lot of children there.
No, there wasn't. It was nice.
Delightful.
We have children, and we like a quiet resort without children.
We do. Well, ours are bigger too.
Yeah, that's true.
So kind of like, when I noticed that, mostly it was in the quick service, like getting coffee or getting food. That there's not like strollers full of kids everywhere. It is not a top pick, I don't think, for.
And the pool area too. Like it was not like crazy
so
crowded.
Quiet. It was awesome. They have multiple pools there. So there was like the main pool, but our pool that was right outside of our room also had like a splash pad and a hot tub, and it was great. The rooms are not as big as Old Key West rooms, but they are bigger than a standard room. We were in a 1-bedroom, and our washer dryer, which we live in a camper, that was glorious.
And it's real close to Disney Springs, which is really nice.
The boat to Disney Springs or walk, depending on kind of where you are within Saratoga. So all in all, we loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. 9 nights at Saratoga. It was glorious.
It was.
And then we packed up and we moved on.
Yeah, there's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
We're not done with Disney World yet. That's all I got.
Good.
All right. See you in the next one.
Bye.